Just stay strong and stay real to me, baby. This shit can get real for me, baby. See them other shit wouldn't kill for me, baby. The one who's been real to me, baby. Stay strong and stay real to me, baby. This shit can get real.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, JazzYbella. Welcome to The Spark. Yes, you read the title right. We are talking about nudes today. And if the title grabbed your attention, you're either a loyal friend or your ass is just straight up nosy and trying to hear a funny ass story about a time I sent nudes. You guys both came to the right place. That's fine with me. And to all my family members out there, look, this is not probably the episode for you. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. This is not it. This ain't it, sis. Go ahead, check me out next Tuesday on my second episode. And then to all my younger viewers, you need your ass beat for even clicking on this title. But let's get into it. Okay, raise your hand or nod your head if you ever sent some nudes before. I'll wait for some of y'all who thinking about it right now at this second if you should tell the truth or not with your lying ass. Alright, so we got everyone's answers from the ones telling the truth and the ones with their lying asses still lying. It's alright. But I can honestly say that, yeah, I have sent nudes before. The very first time that I've ever done it was like back in high school. I don't know if I was like a junior or a senior. I vaguely remember it. But obviously it was to the guy that I was dating at the time. And yeah, I hid my face because one night you could be sending a nude, the next morning your ass a damn meme. It be your own man's, okay? But word of advice, if you can't trust him, don't send it. Don't send the nude to him or her, whatever your preference is. Don't send it. But I was young and dumb, and my nudes weren't like leaked or anything. But let me get to the point of this subject of the episode. I want to tell you how I felt. I don't know if you can relate or not. In high school, I was a decent weight. I was comfortable in my clothes, but mind you, I took 20 minutes mentally preparing to take this photo. Then I took another 20 minutes preparing, putting on makeup, trying to get the perfect lighting and make it look natural. I didn't want the makeup to look caked on my face so he would know that I did all of this just to take a nude. I was sucking in my stomach so hard that I felt like my shoulders were on my neck. It was ridiculous. And my stomach. Do not get me on my stomach. I was sucking in my stomach so hard, I felt like I worked out for 30 minutes. Like, you know that tight feeling after you get done working out? Like, I had that feeling. And trying to perfect the perfect angle where I look the smallest and where you can see the perfect cuff on my butt, you guys know what I'm talking about. At least females. Because obviously I'm going to speak from a female perspective because I'm a female. But let me dive into, I took at least 30 photos. Then I went through process elimination of those 30 photos that I had. And then after I came down to the couple photos that I had, I was like, I have to add filters to this. A natural looking filter where he can't tell I have a filter. So I was trying to consider that the perfect nude. So after going through that process and sending that nude, I thought I felt confident, but I wasn't. How do you feel after you send your nudes to people? Everyone don't speak at once. I mean, I honestly thought I felt confident. I really did. But then I questioned, how can I feel the most confidence when I literally pulled the last layer of myself back? I'm naked. I'm nude, right? How don't I feel confident? A confident person doesn't do all that. But what is nude? Nude means wearing no clothes. It means being bare in the state of nature, right? And my favorite, it means being exposed. In social media, we are so-called nude. I hope I'm not losing you guys. When we expose ourselves to the world on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and many other social media websites, we are really being nude if you don't get it. You don't know it. When I was explaining the process of taking that nude photo, how many of you guys can honestly say that you related to that? Just for a regular photo that you're taking on Instagram or on a family trip and you're putting on Facebook. How can we be nude on social media but not acting nude? Being truly in your natural state. So I have nothing against nudity. Now, don't come back saying in my comments that that y'all's pictures were leaked and I was telling y'all to take nudes. I am not doing that at all. I'm not telling you to take nudes. I'm not referring to nudity as being naked. I refer to nudity myself in my own definition as being authentic, where you're not having to prepare to be you. You just be you and you be confident and not taking that picture in your life 30 times. You just live it. You just take that one picture. You just take that one chance and be creative. Start a project that you've been thinking about for months. Start setting $20 aside a week or every paycheck to take a dream trip. Live your best life, not your best lie. Be nude. Do it now. I'm going to say one nude photo in high school taught me this, but it didn't. I learned more about being nude and being my authentic self the more that I started going through traumatic stuff in my life and actually living those life lessons. And really when I dived into my spiritual journey, which we would definitely talk more about in my further episodes. Today, we're not going to hit that, but we're not going to get that deep. But being your authentic self is amazing. It's beautiful. If I wasn't being my authentic self right now, you wouldn't even have the opportunity to listen to my amazing podcast. Like, I have the best podcast in the world. But if I wasn't being authentic, I'll be too scared to expose myself, being nude, showing you guys everything I have to offer, literally taking myself back to that last layer of myself. So be your authentic self. Stop being scared. Just do it. Look, Nike, don't sue me for stealing that line. But yeah, like, there's just so much in the world. If you don't do it, somebody else will. Because when you sit there and you think about it, all those favorite Netflix shows that you have queued up, all your favorite songs that you have that make you think about that certain someone, you wouldn't have any of that if those people were not being themselves and showing their creativity and sharing it with the world. Now, if that does not give you ambition to do what you want to do in life, I don't know what will. Because without creativity, it's boring. We're all cookie cutter people. Nobody wants that. At least I don't. Diversity is awesome. I mean, I love being myself. The more I figure out about myself, the more I love myself. I'm 23 years old and I just found out at 22 years old that I'm bisexual. And I don't care if that makes someone feel uncomfortable because I'm comfortable with being me. And I'm not going to change that for anyone. So, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this conversation. Hopefully you guys resonated with it or liked it. But you already know where to catch me at. Your girl JazzYbella's out. I'll catch you guys next time on The Spark.